E aí, ladies and gentlemen, vamos ver aqui onde eu posso mexer a roupa do palhaço.
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move.
Oh, dá pra tocar aqui, eu não sabia. Quero ver o remaster se tem essa mesma imagem. Cruz. Deve ter
Excuse me.
referência aqui de outros jogos,
Please,
mas...
come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. For in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Cara nojento, velho.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
The man whose photograph you showed me, he hired 2 costumes.
2?
Yes, Bozo the Clown and Seamus the Pixie.
What was his name?
Khan, a Middle Eastern man, I would think.
And did he have the scar on his face?
That's right, in the shape of a crescent moon.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one.
Jorge é uma onda. Valeu.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Acho que ele não bateu, eu acho.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Falou.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
See you later.
That's right.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
Yeah, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a
Aye, aye.
costume. These are my clothes, and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking? Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Hello? Who is this? I found out the name of the guy I'm looking for. Is that so? Yeah. It's Khan. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor. Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
A animação é muito bem feita. Hotel Ubu. Aqui rola uma tretinha que eu não me lembro muito bem, mas rola. Tem que fazer um puzzle comigo.
Excuse me.
Esses caras desses dias são bandidos.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard pies, hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats. Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No, I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. Nope, I don't.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain. You ever meet a guy called Plantow?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. See you later.
Not if you see me first.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Ah, pensei que o cara tinha ignorado ele.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No. I never...
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be fun?
No, I really...
There are no clowns here.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No.
It's very important.
I told you.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it is?
Forget it.
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this.
Pô, mas também então você é pobre, hein, George? Vai ser pobre. Ai, meu pai. Ele tem que fazer o puzzle, reabrir essa coisa aqui pra invadir. Caso você não saiba, né? George é bandidão, né? Entendeu? Ok, ele não faz nada aqui, né? Ou será que ele foge aqui? I love you, I love you. É, tem nada aqui não. Eu acho que ele pula daqui do prédio, alguém pula. É alguma coisa que acontece, mas vamos lá dentro. Eu acho que o cara tá aqui, eu suspeito esse daqui. Ou é um velhinho. Eu acho que a gente rouba a identidade dele, eu acho. Que George é ladrão, entendeu? Ou é esse cara que tem que morrer? Ou é essa mulher que vai morrer? É uma coisa, vai acontecer algum assassinato aqui.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin.
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday. I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman. A man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist him.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what it was.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of paper. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went...
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. A wild romance is just what you need to take your... Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hempstead. That was... until...
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined. The intimacy of candlelight. No, and then, the strange, those brooding eyes, that suave manner. He was the man I'd been waiting for all my...
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents?
Yes, darling.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of...
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on... I'll bet they had something to do with Plantel's briefcase. I have to go, man. Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of...
Now that's a real bad Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Agora ele é detetive particular.
Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon.
The clown. A guy...
My pants are marks and they are a pleasure and
I'm real glad... You know, it's good to know you Nobel...
In my country, the people make do with string and egg.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the man.
Do you know a guy called Plantel?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me.
I'm, sure yet. Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. I have the address of the killer's hotel.
If you're going to pay him a visit, take care. Remember, that guy's a professional.
Thanks. I'll be fine. I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not. I'm still sore from the shock administered by... He was secretly concealing an electric practical jokes so...
Oh, yeah. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I can't...
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must...
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must...
Rats. Do you know a man named Plantel?
No, monsieur.
I'm looking for a man who dresses...
This is a highly respect... There are no clowns here.
If you say so. Thanks for your help.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are trying to steal the...
No. What? The door was locked. The sign on the door read 22. If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room.
Uma das portas aqui tá aberta. Eu acho que tem que entrar pela
The
varanda.
door was
Então é o primeiro. Ele atravessa e vê até alguma treta que tá rolando no quarto, eu acho.
The door was locked.
Sério?
The sign on the door read 21. The door.
Eu não acredito que ele vai fazer isso aqui. Ah, tá. Ah, tenho que falar com a mulher. Ela me dá uma. Ela dá a chave do quarto dela.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal...
I guess I am.
Good heavens, I must be dreaming.
I don't think so, ma'am.
Now tell me, why do you want to get...
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you...
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Como mulher anda, velho. Essa mulher é muito feia, velho.
I say, you there, flunky.
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Over to you, my dear.
Por que ela olhou pra mim, não?
There was no one registered, but the name in the book for room 20... It was the register of guests staying at the hotel.
Anda fora daqui, você tá ligado, meu irmão? Ai, que bichano. Sim, é de que quarto mesmo essa bosta?
It was a key ring bearing one large brass key and a tag which read Hotel Ub. Maybe it wasn't the right room, but... There was nothing in the wall.
I can't... Ah, eu não disse que ele passava.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating...
Música dramática, tá, né?
The bed was freshly made.
Eu acho que ele se esconde no armário dele.
There was nothing in the pocket. The pants were newly laundered and pressed with immaculate creases. The bed was several times larger than the narrow... There was nothing in the... There was nothing.
Ah, mala.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Então, área da fora. Mas se eu me lembro bem, eu me encontro com ele. Rola até um tiro, eu acho. Ele sai voando. Voando, sai correndo. Não, ele sai correndo. Well, on in the water, on the water, far in the canoe. Everybody tell me nothing.
It wasn't the right key.
Será que eu tenho que pegar um documento e eu acabei deixando pra trás?
It wasn't the...
Espero que eu entre. Pô, velho. Será que eu fiz caquinha?
The door was...
É sério, velho, que você trancou de novo, Joe? Caramba, tu é burro, hein? Eu já vi gente boa, mas tu, meu compadre, passou do ápice da burrice. Compreendeu? Esse vídeo vai ficar bem longo, hein, people? Talvez eu pare aqui agora, né? E comece de novo. Então, a continuação desse vídeo vai vir depois. Belezinha? Então, fui!